Hi, I'm Diana Stevan. I'd like to read to you some pages from my new book, Along Came a Gardener. It's nonfiction, and it's based on my 25 years working as a family therapist. It's full of personal memories and stories from the world of mental health. The few pages I'd like to read you are from a chapter called A Seed of Hope. And it's the reason why my book is called Along Came a Gardener, which you will see. Why? A seed of hope. It's important to note that our capacity for growth is greater than we think. We all experience bumps in the road. Some seem insurmountable, but it's not always the case. That's when hope has a role to play. Early in my counseling career, I worked for the Child Guidance Clinic in Winnipeg. On one occasion, a high school guidance counselor referred two sisters who were gifted academically and artistically, but failing miserably. One was an exceptional violinist, the other a talented poet who had attempted suicide. Their mother had been diagnosed with schizophrenia. Following the referral, I made a home visit to assess the family dynamics. After meeting with the family, I had a better understanding of what the two sisters faced daily. Their father had a responsible executive position that took him away from home for long periods, leaving the three females of the household to work things out on their own. When the sisters came home from school, they never knew what mood they'd find their mother in. One minute she was loving, and the next she lashed out for little or no reason. Meanwhile, their father was of little help when he was home. He was a passive man, trying to hold on to his sanity. Given the mother's mental illness, family therapy was not practical. Instead, I met with both sisters and listened while they poured out their problems. They complained about feeling rejected by their mother. They could do no right. The older sister kept expecting her mother to behave as she thought a mother should, by showing love, warmth, and understanding. Given her mother's mental illness, her expectations were unrealistic. But who could blame her for wanting her mother's love? We all want our mother's love. We all need it. It's not clear how much their mother loved them. She may have loved them dearly, but was unable to show it. She appeared stiff and remote, unable to engage. She could have been so preoccupied with her own existence, nothing else registered. Either way, the girls couldn't get the love they wanted. They kept trying to no avail. All they got for their efforts was an erosion of self, which added to their depression. I empathized and reassured them that, given their mother's emotional challenges and erratic behavior, it wasn't surprising they were having a hard time at school. In crisis, they couldn't see the personal resources they could draw on. We discussed strategies for dealing with someone unpredictable. Lowering expectations of their mother helped them step back and see how they could diffuse potentially volatile moments. Rather than trying to change the people who are important to us, we need to look at what we can do differently about our situation. This way we take responsibility for our own lives. We find the power within ourselves. The eldest sister did just that, and months later wrote me the following poem. She gave me permission to share it with you. The Seed of Hope. They had left me behind, but I did not mind, for I was content to live in darkness and solitude. No one there to hurt, no one to start a feud, no one there to rule me. Somewhere I could be free. I had all the comforts and food to survive, yet I began to question why I was alive. I began to shrivel up within and die when the gardener happened by. Most would have thrown me to the wind as he, the prey of a ravenous chickadee, but it was his wife who reasoned that it was just patience in need for the revival of life, the emergence of seed. No matter which direction I tried to move, the walls of earth kept crumbling in. It seemed impossible to win. My world had become corrupt. My only escape was up. I hesitated below the surface, fearing what lay ahead, afraid I would not find a plow, abandoned instead. My determination was stronger than my fear, so I continued, more excited as I grew near. As I broke through the earth and met the sunlight, my heart took to flight, for I found rebirth. Though the tears of heaven may splash against my face, weeds try to win my place, the wind whip and lash me to the ground, the sun wither my every leaf, I have faith. It is my belief that I can grow. I have the resources to cope, for I began below from a simple seed of hope. This poem resonated with me, and as I mentioned, the young girl said I could publish it. This was back in the late 1970s, so it took me a while to write this book. And there's more here. So I'm hoping that you'll find this of interest. This is available at booksellers, online, wherever you tend to buy your books, or you can ask your bookstore to bring in Along Came a Gardener by Stevan. Thank you.